I believe that we have Daniel Sidnig with us
Yes,
next.
I'm going to introduce actually Daniel, coach.
Okay, and then we have Stephen Goldstein, who I'm really looking forward to talking to today.
That is correct. So
All
Daniel
right.
is the, for those that don't know, Daniel is the creator of tradingindicators.com. He's a university professor in software engineering, so another person that has gone from engineering and computer sciences in trading, something we see quite frequently actually.
Yep.
And he's specialized in designing innovative trading tools for everyday traders. Am I correct, Daniel?
Yes. Hi everyone.
Also a German living in Canada and in love with soccer.
Yes, we did watch a soccer game together a couple of days ago. We tried out the Zoom call. Thanks, Steve.
Nice to have you with us.
Perfect. Can everybody see me?
Yes, absolutely.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much, Steve, and thank you for the organizers of this fantastic event to give me the chance to speak today. I'm proud to be a sponsor of this event, of a great lineup of speakers. It's been really fantastic and mind-blowing. And I'm happy to have the opportunity to share a little bit of what our story is, what we do. And we do have also a promotional offer, which I'd like to unveil at the end of this very short presentation.
Absolutely.
Perfect. So I will go ahead and share my screen.
Yes.
Give me a second.
The green button.
Yes. All right. So share. Can you see it?
Yes.
Perfect. So again, my name is Daniel Sidnig, and I'm the creator of tradingindicators.com. And what makes our story perhaps a bit unique, and maybe not because I just learned that there are other software engineers too, but I am a software engineer by training and a trader by passion. And this brought me always into a very unique position, which allowed me to build my own trading tools. And in fact, many of the tools that we offer through our store they're based on this premise. We first used them in-house to address a very particular problem that we were facing, and only later on we made them available to the public. So what do we do? Well, as the name, oops, just a second. Okay, as the name suggests, we build trading indicators, which can be applied to the chart to help visualize important aspects about the chart, about the trade. And we offer these indicators for various platforms such as NinjaTrader, MetaTrader 4 and 5, and other platforms. We also do a lot of custom algo development. And these are typically done by demand. So we frequently receive requests from clients that have an algo in mind, but they're not programmers. So they reach out to us. We go through the requirements of the algo with the client, and then we implement those algos for the clients for various platforms. We also create bigger trading solutions, such as web-based trading dashboards and scanners. And we build standalone trading tools, which are typically geared towards a particular purpose. For example, the automation of backtesting or the analysis of a trading portfolio. What I think makes our product offering perhaps a bit unique and different from your everyday trading tool vendor is that, for example, we have a UX designer as part of our full-time team to ensure that all our products, they are intuitively designed around the trader's needs. We love all our customers, big and small. And I'm not just saying this for marketing. It's we really spread the love equally. And just to give you an example, I just recently received a service request from a first-time client. He had an installation issue with one of our tools. And the client was from Turkey, and he did not speak English or any of the languages that we would support. So what we ended up doing is to converse using Google Translate back and forth for hours. It took a while, but eventually we were able to figure out what the problem was. It had to do with the localization of his Windows OS. And he was able to use our tool. The client was happy, and and this is what drives really to do what we do. And as mentioned before, we do use our own tools. Many of our tools are built for our own purposes first to address a particular problem, and only later on released to the public. And one such tool that went through that journey is called the Portfolio Tester 3, which is offered for MetaTrader 4 and 5. And but before this tool ended up like in version 3, it had quite an interesting evolution. In a nutshell, what does this tool do? Well, it addressed the problem that we were facing, which is the burden of backtesting. We backtest all the time. We do custom algo development, and we get backtest requests all the time. Backtesting, however, and everybody who's ever done backtesting in MT4 or MT5 knows what I'm talking about, is extremely tedious and manual. You have to start every backtest one at a time and look at the results once it's finished. And just imagine running a bucket of tests, let's say on 19 different symbols, 3 different time frames, and 6 different settings. Well, you would go to 342 tests, and doing all these tests manually is tedious and painful. So we decided to solve this problem once and for all, and we developed a solution which would allow you to automate all these back tests. So you only specify all these tests at the beginning. The tool will then run all these tests, and at the end you see the results. So the very first version of this tool, and I show it here, had a very beautiful command line interface, which was perfectly fine because it was used in-house for our own purposes, and we're all software engineers, and the command line just speaks to us. So it was great. And only later on we realized that, well, maybe if we find this tool useful, perhaps other traders will find it useful as well. So we built a UI around it. This was version 2.0, and version 3, which is the current version that we're offering, is shown on the right side. On the right side here. And as you may imagine, it's very easy to specify a bucket of back tests. All you need to do is to pick your EA that you'd like to test, then the symbols on which you would like to run the back test, and then the timeframes. And then all you need to do is to click Run Tests. The tool will then start running all these tests while you can go for a walk or you can go sleep. And at the end of all these tests, you will get a detailed analysis of all the test results. And we have this tool for both MT4 and MT5 available. Another tool which went through quite a similar journey was a tool which we now call the Portfolio Architect 2.0. And again, it was based on our very own need that we were facing back in the day, which was to figure out what is the combined portfolio performance of running multiple strategies at the same time. You don't get this kind of analysis using MT4, for example. You can only look at one strategy, one EA at a time. But there's no way to figure out what is the combined performance of running multiple EAs at the same time. And that's, again, a problem that we were asked many times by our clients. And what we used to do back in the day is to export all the individual trades of all those strategies into Excel, then rearrange all these trades sequentially, and then recalculate all these matrices which were important to analyze the performance, such as drawdown, Sharpe ratio, profit factor, and so forth. Again, a very tedious and mechanical work. And we decided to build a tool around this to automate this. And this is when the Portfolio Architect was born. This is the interface. And all you need to do, for example, for MT4, is to drag in your test results into this window here. And they would then be automatically analyzed by the tool. We not only support MT4, we also support MT5, NinjaTrader, Thinkorswim, Metastock, and many other platforms. And the principle is always the same. Just drag in the test results, and you get your analysis calculated on the fly. We have different matrices available, which are all built in. All the popular ones, Sharpe ratio, Sortino ratio, profit factor, and so forth. You can create sub-portfolios. You can export, if you'd like to do so, to PDF for distribution, or even to Excel for further analysis. And we just find this tool was something that we were needing to do our work. And again, we decided to release it to the public. Hopefully, other traders may find it useful as well. And this is a little bit the journey that accompanied us throughout those years, that tools that we found were useful, we decided to make them public as well. So this sums up more or less my short presentation. I'd like to keep it to the point. But last but not least, I'd like to extend an offer which is exclusive to all Trader Summit participants. And it's the first time we're doing this. So up until October 4th, every participant will receive a 50% discount on any of our tools and indicators and strategies on our online store. All you do is to enter Summit 50 during checkout, and this offer is valid until October 4. So if you would like to take advantage of it, feel free. If you have any questions, feel free to drop me a note. Again, my name is Daniel Sinek, and my email address is given here. Or simply go to our website, tradingindicators.com, and use the contact forms on our website. We also have a YouTube channel. If you want to see some of the cool videos we produce to explain our tools, they're given there as well. So thanks again for listening.
Perfect. So Daniel, you offer tools both for traders that want to execute their own strategies or just follow their own signals, in essence, their own ideas, but also for people that want to automate things. So that's actually great.
That's how I started. For me, automation is the only way to go. I'm way too nervous, too emotional. The classic gambler.
Great
So
point.
I must automate. That's the only way.
No.
Know thyself.
Yes, I mean, that is very correct. I know other people that have done that, and some of them actually have managed to do it successfully. It's not an easy thing to do, so it's not like easy for anybody to be able to develop such tools, but you have the experience.
Daniel, I love what you do, because I always ask people what their most valuable currency is, and they may say, well, it's the euro or the dollar or it's gold, but it's really time. And I'm all for anything that can save people time, and backtesting can be tedious. I hope people look into and take you up on your offer. It's a very generous one. Thank you for being a sponsor of our summit.
Yes,
thank you very much. It was a pleasure having you, Daniel.
Yeah. Bye-bye. Bye.